Hey, fellow slotheads. I know it's been a couple weeks. I did put something on TikTok today, but I've been trying to get this stuff together, trying to get some signs done, and anyway, I picked this up due to Dave Kennedy. I kind of like the idea of the second track, and honestly, for you new people out there, it could be a cheaper way, a cheaper alternative to buying the Tech Clock box or the Omni box for analog. I bought this just so I have an analog set. I'm not in a position to afford the boxes at this time, so I picked this up. I was kind of interested anyway because Dave Kennedy of Slot Car News has, talked about it. He still suggests Carrera, but I was really intrigued by his track and honestly the blue car, which he's been modifying here. If you've seen any of his videos. I bought all six of the yeah, that's it, the Subaru BRZs. So these are the six you can get with the set. I bought all six because I have a lot of kids, and I'm trying to do something basically around Christmas time, and I didn't want to buy a bunch of nice cars that they were going to tear up because I can't get them over here to drive. So I got these, and they'll eventually have chips in them, and I'll probably put some new tires and guides on them, and they'll be on the regular track. However, right now they're just plain Janes out of the box. So I got all six of those. I got the polycar track. I've got 8 pieces of straight still coming. I was just trying to widen out here. I try to show an alternative. Now this track eventually will not be here. It's on a table right now. I set up temporarily just to show this video. Not in the best places either because I can't get too far away from it because my regular track is right behind me. But this will eventually go on my train layout. And I got it because, chips get expensive. And sometimes I don't buy the car because I don't have the money to chip it at the time. Because I want to be able to put it on the track and run it. So I bought this so in case a good deal comes across and I don't have the money for a chip, I can go ahead and buy the car, and then run it on here. Again, this will be longer once I get the other 8 pieces of straight track. Just an alternative. Another alternative I wanted to show people was, I've never seen anybody show it in a video, is this is a Carrera Go car. I have several of them because I originally had a Carrera Go track. Didn't like it. Matter of fact, didn't like it. There's some of my Carrera Go cars, the semi not included. I didn't like it because the cars would come around the corner, like the inside corner. Let me get this on the track. And when you were going to make the turn, the back wheels would always slide off when you were going around the corner. So you'd have a car sitting and having a difficult time getting it in there all of a sudden. It'd be going around the corner, but it would be driving off the track. But with an analog track, you can run them. So this is an alternative for your kids if you get the Carrera Go cars are, about $20 a piece, I guess. But you don't have to buy the Carrera track unless you want to have all the loop-de-doops and all the fancy things they have with Carrera Go that gets kids interested. But you could actually buy just a regular 132 set if it's analog, and you can run the analog cars on it. I just wanted to share that because I haven't seen anybody put that out there. Now this is a Scare Electric Night Rider car, and by the way, my lights burn out on it right off the bat on the front, so it doesn't get the beam, but you get the idea. So you can run any analog cars off of it. The BRZs, they all come with the front headlights. They're actually pretty nice little cars. I think they got the rubber mirrors, so they don't fall off that easily. There's no tail lights. Tires are all right. I mean, they're just stock rubber, and I haven't even trued them yet. So, but this track is so. I mean, can you hear that? It's really grippy. And I think George with Area 51 at one time said that they were tire killers. But anyway, I just wanted to share that idea. And you could put a digital car on here and reverse it back to digital and run it that way. I think. I haven't tried it because I got a track for that. The other thing I was working on a couple weeks ago, I got the signs done. Slot rack, race track scenic sign. I try to support people that help me along the way, whether they know it or not. So I got that one because I bought the billboards from him. Firestone over there, I bought that because my brother used to work for Firestone back when it was a bad thing. I got Georgia's Area 51 Speedway. I put grass on some of these. It didn't stick in all the places, but if you notice, I've got grass on them. I got Slot Car News, Dave Kennedy's, and then I've got a Boone Slot Car back here. And you can see it's a little discolored on the one side because I kind of messed up, so I tried to paint over it, and well, it took the shine out of the billboard. And then the orange, that's just some poster board I cut down to size. Then you got this. I got this from my son. He went to Indianapolis 500, and he picked this up for me. He's a driver here in Indiana. I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to show it out here because it is racing. Has the information on the driver back here. Kind of hard to read with this camera, even though it's not doing too bad as far as detail goes. Hughes Slot Car Garage. Your girl's over here because you scared her on that roller coaster ride. But anyway, so she's hanging out here for a little while. She might come back. And then today from Slot Car Corner, I got my first set of tools because I didn't have any tools for the slotted cars. So I couldn't adjust wheels or anything. So I'm watching your guys' videos and I can't do a darn thing. So anyway, I just wanted to show a different alternative. I've been working on the other track. I started putting some foam board down. It's under some construction at the moment. I'm not going to show it right now because I got to change a few things. I was working hard on it this weekend, but it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to. So I got to. Hey, go at it again. That's what you do. Anyway. So yeah, I got those in today. I got the track from Pro Tinker Hobbies. And then I think the cars came from Godobies or something like that in New Jersey. One of you guys could probably correct me on that. But the blue and the red car came with the track, and I bought the other four. And then, like I said, I've had the Carrera track, and I've got quite a few scale electric cars that are not digitized. But I just wanted to share out. All this was trying to get out before Marty's live stream, but it's coming on here in just less than a half an hour. Probably more like 15 minutes from now. But I just wanted to share. There are other things you can do other than buying the expensive box. Now, one day I do plan to get the box. It's just right now I don't have that. I don't have the funding for it, and I just don't. So I thought I'd come up with a different alternative. And for me, it works out because I've always wanted to put the slot car track with a train track, even though they're not the same scale because I run O-scale trains. But if I put the 143rd on there, it's pretty close. So I can run those in my diorama of the trains running around at Christmas time. But then I can also take, non-digitized cars that I picked up and run them on a track, which will be bigger than this by the time I'm done. So, you know how this hobby is. It gets you every time you turn around. You're wanting to spend on something. Gotta have it. Anyway, hey, I will talk to you all later. Y'all have a good evening, and I will catch you next time. I should have another video up, hopefully by the end of the week. All right, good night.